What's up, guys? Just thought I'd make a quick vid to show you guys two of my new air guns. This one's a HW97. This one's a HW50s. And this one here I actually got for my dad. And yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions lately. And I've kind of gotten out of air rifles. Just because I don't like messing with pumps and all that. Like mainly PCP air rifles. I still have a few, but just got out of them. I was like, for an air gun, I just want something easy and simple that I can like grab and go out and shoot, you know, and don't have to mess with pumps and fill probes and, you know, all that bullshit. Not really you know what I mean. If that's your thing, that's your thing, but all that trouble, I'm like, I could grab a 22 and a box of bullets and, you know, and go hunting all day. But really, I don't hunt that much with air rifles, just mainly around my yard, shooting from in the house, out the window. So, and my dad likes to do that, so I got him this. This is the all new HW50s. The stock's kind of goofy, kind of cut out there, but it's like super lightweight and it shoots pretty good. And it shoots really good, actually. They're both in 17. This one has target sights on it, and it came with multiple different front blades in the package. And these are just like beautiful guns. The Germans, you know, really build some good looking stuff. The bluing's like perfect. The triggers are excellent. And for an air rifle, they're plenty powerful. Both of these have killed raccoons. I killed a raccoon with this one probably a week ago. It was messing around by my chicken coop at night. And yeah, this one is mine. I traded a PCP for it. I traded the Umerix gauntlet I had for it, and I have no regrets. It is freaking accurate. The only problem is it's like really heavy. So for what I use it for, it doesn't matter. But if I was gonna go walk around the woods or something, I don't think I'd want to carry this all day. I'd say it's probably as heavy as an M1 Grand, to be honest. But yeah, they're freaking accurate. I sighted this one in for them, and I could hit a quarter every time out to about 50 yards. And then this one here is accurate enough to hit a dove in the head. And you know, I've had other spring piston air rifles in the past, and I've had problems with scope creep. But mainly all I've ever had is cheap Chinese clones in, you know, like the cheaper American ones, like I had a Daisy power line back in the day. Probably in like, I probably got it in like 2001, maybe even like 2000. And that one had problems with scope creep. That's when they were made in Turkey. And yeah, after dealing with PCPs for the last 10 years, I was like, you know what? I'm sick of these pumps, sick of all this shit. I'm sick of busting my ass trying to pump up a bottle gun. I had a Krell called a Big Max. It was in 25, and it had a big bottle up here, and it had a bottle in the stock. and I filled it with a hand pump. It was terrible. But anyways, just showing you guys these. If you're thinking about getting pretty much anything from Weihrauch or Weihrauch, I don't really know how to pronounce it, you can't go wrong. I was gonna get him the HW30, but he likes to you know, shoot stuff. If he sees a possum at night or something, he'll probably shoot it out of his window. And I figured this one had a little bit more power. And the HW50, it really is like a lightweight gun. It's easy to cock. It hardly recoils at all. So, yeah. I sighted his in with these just because you can get them locally. And I figured he's not going to go online to buy ammo. And then I sighted mine in with these. And it was because I tried everything I could get locally and it wouldn't hold a group. Constant flyers. So it's a little bit picky. But yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I keep getting comments on my older videos, people talking about PCPs. And yeah, don't get me wrong, PCPs are accurate. Can't go wrong with them, but you gotta be into it because you like air guns. Not for practicality. Because honestly, if you're going hunting and you want to kill a bunch of shit, you'd be better off taking a shotgun or a 22, you know. And then for air gun purposes, like shooting in residential areas, urban areas, and stuff like that, these are, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a PCP either, but you have to have a lot of, what would I say, you have to have like a lot of support gear, like pumps and scuba tanks and compressors and just all that stuff. And with these, you don't need anything because the power source is built into them. But the downside about these, if you're considering one, which I hate, and I don't know why they did it, is the safety. I'll show you on this one. The safety is this cross bolt here. You push it over to fire, and then once you push it over, you can't put it back on safe. You have to physically cock the gun, even though it's already cocked, and then just pull on either on this one the barrel or on this one the cocking lever. Pull down on it a little bit extra, and then the safety will engage and go back on safe. It's an automatic safety, but I don't understand why you can't put it back on safe, like, you know, for all those situations. Maybe there's an animal or something and you think you might get a shot, so you take it off safe, and then you don't get a shot, you have to recock it. So that's about the only thing. These triggers are adjustable. There's a flathead screw there, and it's super easy to adjust. They're excellent. Everything about them is excellent. But yeah, that's my little rant on PCPs and springers in my video on these Weihrauch guns. So, alright, thanks for watching. Later.